callers calling that. And I told him, I was like, bro, treat this just like what it is. It's a championship fight. Like, treat it that way. Like, you definitely more skilled than this dude, but don't go in there sleeping on this dude. Like,
Right.
that's what you don't do. You know what I mean?
No, that's
I
a
just,
fact. Sure, for sure.
I,
Hey, but yeah, yeah. I mean, I just think he crafty, and I think he gonna have something. But Africa is super big for 140, so he might just beat the shit out of him. But
yeah.
I know, even when it looked like he can be a strong puncher, he still want to be that boxer. And when you want to be that boxer, you're not willing to plant your feet, to bang, because that's not what you're not used to the feeling of it. You don't like the way it feels. You feel like you're
Mm-hmm.
tracking yourself.
Mm-hmm. And he said that too. He said that on Cigar Talk. He said the way I came up and the way I was trained, like learning boxing, that's how I learned, like being a boxer. He said that.
Right,
He said that. Like the whole getting you out of there thing, he was like, that's just not how I was trained, like how I learned
right,
boxing. He
right.
said that. Exactly what you said. He said
I ain't
that on
gonna lie,
Cigar
it
Talk.
makes sense though, because it's like,
Mm-hmm.
realistically, he big as shit for his division, bro. He could
Mm-hmm.
he could park somebody, even if he don't think he can. He
Uh-huh.
can, but it's just that it parking somebody, like what it take to park somebody, you gotta kind of like break the rules of being a boxer and turn into a fighter. And some
Mm-hmm.
people mentally, they don't have those switches to where they're able to flick them. The top
Right.
1%, they got switches. They able to flick them and be able to alter who they need to be in order for them to be able to make the adjustments to win this fight easier. Like
Okay.
a Mayweather, right? He'll realize when
Mm-hmm.
he got to be a puncher, or he'll
Mm-hmm.
realize when he got to be a boxer. He'll realize when he got to counter you. He'll realize when he got to walk you down to get his. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? This shit just the style and the approach to it, it varies. But him
Mm-hmm.
saying like, yeah, listen, that's just how I came up. You get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? I can believe it because he a big ass kid, bro. He could hurt some shit if he wanted to, but if it ain't in his style, he ain't gonna do it because
Mm-hmm.
it contradicts the fighting style that he was taught. So it's kind of hard
Mm-hmm.
for people to make that adjustment. It's also the mentality of your gym. He probably was working around somebody that was like a press about boxing and made sure
Mm-hmm.
that he understood that it was an art.
Mm-hmm.
Versus to where you come up in some of these hood spots, you learn a little bit of everything because sparring can get ugly just off shit talk. You know what I mean? It's a little,
Yeah.
it's a little less gate kept. Like
Yeah.
motherfuckers that get wild and really be
Mm-hmm.
in that joint trying to cook each other
Mm-hmm.
with everything in them, like going full force, talking about, yeah, we just doing. They start off light sparring. Nigga caught a nigga with something. It's like, pussy, that shit. You don't hair hard, man. You slow as shit. I'll knock your head off. Next thing you
Mm-hmm.
know, niggas like, all right, now you gotta show me. They on some National Geographic gorillas fighting each other type shit. Nah, I really give you the personality and all that. You got me fucked up. You said I'm not
Mm-hmm.
what? But I mean, that's literally just how that shit get, bro. It's crafty. Unless you understand the culture, or it's kind of like y'all don't work with each other so much to where y'all got a mutual respect, and then they tend to be a little bit more chill, even when they pushing each other. You know what I mean? For the sake of pushing each other, not necessarily to just kind of like feel like they need to do something to get ahead or some shit.
What you think about Fury Usyk too?
Hey man, Fury better get this one. I had him on the first one, man. I don't know what the fuck was going on with dude.
It got lackadaisical.
Man, motherfucker crazy, bro.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna win that first one too, man.
He started
Hey man,
showing
you
off
gotta
too
get
much.
you gotta give Usyk the credit. Even though he cheated Daniel Dubois, he do got skills.
He ain't letting that go.
I never let
You
that go.
no, you must have read my mind because I was getting ready to say the same thing.
No, no, I'm on
I
it.
was getting ready to say the
I'm on
same
it. No, fuck that. No, fuck that. That shit was crazy, bro.
Let me tell you
That shit was
something. I
yeah.
never really, I'm not gonna say I never thought much of him, but I didn't think Joe Joyce was gonna beat Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois was my dude. I fuck with Daniel Dubois.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, Dad, the Joyce beating made me start paying more attention to Joyce. You know what I'm saying? What he brought to the table. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
And then I was glad to see Daniel Dubois, you know what I mean, bounce back. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then, you know, he shoot that straight shot to the gut. You know what I mean? And then the referee, Afu, I'll never forget him. Yo,
Right.
he gave dude like a whole round to
Right.
recover. He gave him a whole 3 minutes.
Right.
He gave him a
Right.
whole round to recover, bro. I couldn't
Right.
believe they kept showing that shot. I'm like, bro, that shot was not low.
Right. Then they
He was
show it to you
supposed,
from different angles. A
yeah,
gut shot look just like a dick shot if they both good shots. You get what I'm saying? You gonna get
bro.
the same response. Motherfucker gonna fold and then reach down low. Like it just is what it is, man.
Bro, he was supposed to be unified champ, man. I mean, if Daniel Dubois was, you know, came up in that life, bro, he'd have sent some hitters at the dude, bro.
Right.
Seriously, yo, he fucked up his bag, his career, his legacy, everything, bro. That fucking referee, bro. That shit, man.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? You work all them years training, sacrificing, you know what I mean? And a motherfucker just on one call fuck your whole shit up. And then
Shut
everybody
up.
talking about what happened after that. I'm like, yeah, he probably was fucking fucked up in the head after that shit.
Nah, for sure, for sure. That shit have definitely yeah, having to deal with the politics of boxing to definitely fuck you over if you're not anticipating it or you're not kind of familiar with it being like slum sometimes. But it has been proven
You're
to.
talking about the nigga Sonny Edwards?
Nah, we talking about the shit with Daniel Dubois being cheated out the Usyk fight.
Man, I ain't get a chance to watch all that yet. I'm on the which one I'm on now? I'm on the first card on the fight, man. I fell asleep yesterday, man. I've been on this motherfucking road, man. I'm in PA now. I'm in Allentown now, waiting to deliver tomorrow. But I came all
Right,
the way from Arkansas. I've been driving all weekend. I've
right,
been driving,
right,
trying to watch shit on the phone, trying to tune in with motherfuckers on the phone, sleeping,
right,
getting up. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I ain't
Nah, I
watched all
feel
the
you.
fights yet. I heard how Sonny lost. I was just like, and I fucks with Sonny. I like Sonny, man.
Yeah, but you talking about he don't want to be there no more, man. That's time to retire.
Yeah, yeah. I like little Sonny though. I fucks with. I think Sonny think he black too. He watching
Yeah, he
Sonny.
come off like that.
I fuck with Sonny though. I like Sonny, man. And that when I knew Bam was gonna beat him, but I said that's gonna be a good win for Bam though. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because Sonny was dealing with shit in that division. Like he was dealing with shit. You know what I mean?
Hold on, you gonna have is that did you have to buy it in the DAZN app or is they just showing it for like free?
No, that was free.
Oh wow.
That was free. Sometimes
Okay.
it be kind of hard to find that shit the way they line it up.
Nah,
I
yeah,
just
I got it.
You got it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna fuck around and watch this joint tonight. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I watched the pre look, and this is another thing I wanted to say too, how
come on,
fucked up
talk to me.
boxing is. Callum Smith,
Right,
right?
right.
Callum Smith done fought every fucking body. This man's last fight was in January. He lost to Better Be. They had him open up the YouTube portion of the fucking card. Bro, that's disrespectful, bro. Callum should at least been co-main. Like when you look at his resume,
Right.
dude, come on, man. But that just show you how
But you
fucked up
know,
boxing is. Man,
it
take
be
a
like
fucking loss and you send him all the way to the back. He opened up the YouTube portion.
nah, I get it, but you gotta peep though. Depending on what card you're on, that's still not bad. Like Cool Boy Steph was mad because he was on Canelo Alvarez prelims. It's crazy to be mad at that though, in my opinion.
Nah, that's different though.
That's a
That's
sturdy
different.
ass prelim. That's a regular card. Everybody's a regular card
Yeah,
on a
that's
fucking
different though when you talk
Canelo
about
prelim, bro.
Canelo,
That's super
Joshua.
premium, right?
Yeah, you talking about Canelo and Joshua, that's a little bit different because they more commercial than everybody else. But I'm
Right.
talking about, you know, Sonny Edwards and Galalia Five. I mean, they big over there.
Uh,
But Callum Smith is bigger than both of them. Look at his resume. Like, come on, I know he lost, but God, I'm just saying.
I didn't know he was bigger than them though. You know, sometimes some boxers are just more commercially successful, and overall, that's the driving force of how they place you in the industry.
I mean, see, but that's the thing, man. Like, I don't know. I think I differ with some people as far as um popularity,
Yeah.
because what I realize is over the years, most people, and
Yes.
when we talk about boxing and money, we talking about casual fans. We ain't talking about us. Because
Yeah.
we'll go to the local gym and watch some motherfuckers fight and be happy as
Yeah,
shit if
and be
we see
happy.
two
Yeah.
motherfuckers throw down at the gym. But with
Right.
casual fans, it's about who's popular. And when you're talking about popular, when it comes to sports, it's
Yes.
who gets pushed. And we're not in charge of that.
I'm
We do our
so I'm
little thing
so and
on
so
YouTube.
I'm so and so on that though, and the reason why I say is because who get pushed? Because look at the person that's at the top of the game, Jake Paul. You know his primary push was independently, bro.
All right, well, look, this is what I say.
All right, go ahead.
You drink Frank soda,
Nah, but I heard of him.
so they don't sell Franks no more in Philadelphia?
Nah, they don't really have him
They
that much.
probably don't. See? Now, see? I didn't even know that. Frank soda was the soda when I was coming up. But
Nah,
guess what?
exactly. Yeah.
Check this out. At some point, they had to start transitioning from Franks and selling whatever sodas that they sell now.
Right.
We ain't in charge of that, even though we love Franks coming up. We not in charge of that. So when you watching TV, when they picking certain people about who they gonna put on TV, bro, we don't got no. Come on, man. We don't have a choice in that, bro. We just don't. We
I
don't have a
mean,
choice in that. They put on
you
there who they
do
want to put on there.
you do kind of have a choice on it. It's just the majority. They're gonna do what make them the most money. If I take this one fight and I put him on the prelims, and I know people ain't gonna pay him as much attention as if I put him on the main event, he'll sell more than the dude that's on the main event. Why would I want that guy on the main event?
It's always a process of how people get popular to us. It's a process that they have to go through. You got to be put in front of people's faces for people to know who you are. I'm telling you, bro.
Nah,
That's why
yes,
when
I
you hear them
understand that
talk,
because out of sight, out of mind. So to a certain degree, yes,
yeah,
it
that's
has truth and perspective to it, but it's just
that's
like
why when they talk about athletes, they use the term which I don't like, but they use the term product.
yeah,
They
probably.
use the term product
Yeah.
because it's something that you selling. So if I take a product and I put it on the shelves in all the stores that's in your neighborhood, in your city, in your state, you ain't gonna have no choice but to buy because that's the only thing there. And long as it ain't nasty, just flat out nasty, you gonna take it. That's what you gonna take.
I mean,
So,
that's subjective, and the reason why I say it's subjective because over in Australia they like this shit called Vegemite. They love it, right? They buy this shit like no tomorrow. We wouldn't if I left you somewhere 12 hours starving and I tried to give you this Vegemite shit, you wouldn't eat it. And it's one of those things to where, especially with you being American and living in America, I'm 100% sure you probably would hate it. So that doesn't mean because somebody put it in front of you that it's going to be marketable. It's
no, but
also they
no, but I'm
also
talking
lean. They gotta
about
lean towards a healthy number, right? The number has
no,
to be if the
no,
mass
no.
majority like this. This is what we need to have, and the rest of the people have to accept it.
But see, when you talking about an extreme, that's an extreme. So if you got something that's just naturally tastes nasty, like that's an extreme. I'm talking about you have, you know, okay, you have a Usyk, a Tyson Fury, and a Daniel Dubois.
Right.
Any one of them fighters, they got their own little different styles, their own little different things that they do. But any of those fighters, I could take them, and if I kept pushing them and putting them in front of people and telling them people how great they are and whatever accolades they got, I keep talking about it and keep talking about it and keep talking about it. Eventually, you're going to accept that for what it is. See, I'm not talking about you.
Yeah, yeah. You talking about
I'm not talking
casual?
about me. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the casual fan.
Nah, I'm listening.
You
Yeah,
know what
I'm
I'm
not.
saying?
I'm not really just in doubt. I'm just trying to share ideas and thoughts. That's all. Making conversation, brother.
They, they push you. That's just like what's happening right now. with the whole boot saga.
You feel like
Ain't
that's
no,
Eddie
if you
running the
notice,
slander campaign?
yeah, if you notice what's happening, ain't nobody in this in this situation, ain't
Yeah.
nobody talking about Conor Ben. Now, when Conor Ben was dirty, they was all over him because it was something to talk about.
Right.
But
Yeah.
when it comes back to getting back in contention and all of this kind of stuff, his name is not even being mentioned as, well, damn, why wouldn't, if Eddie needs a name for boots? Now I'm talking about
Nah,
the casual fans. I'm talking about
nah,
the people that just
investment.
want to
Yeah,
hate boots.
investment wise though, that's not smart.
No,
Why
no,
would
no,
I
no, no.
short?
Listen,
Why would I
I'm
let
not.
my bull I'm only gonna have for a little bit run through my bull I'm gonna have for longer?
No, listen. I'm not talking about Eddie. I'm talking about the casual fans and the people that want to hate boots.
Right.
That's
I
what
You
you're
got
see
you.
what
saying.
I'm saying? In their minds, they're not saying, well, damn. If he got a 147 pounder and he need a 147 pounder fighter, why he not putting him in there? What kind
What
of
he
band? He got a 147 pounder that got a name. You see what I'm
basically what
saying?
he's saying is they hype up a Devin Haney and Conor Ben fight before they hype up a Boots and Conor Ben fight with Haney still at 40 and Boots right there at 47 with him.
Right.
But
Nah, I
but see,
understand.
but that's my point. Whatever
Right.
they put in front of you, you're gonna eat it
You
if they
gonna get
keep
it.
pushing it. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. That's
Nah, yeah.
exactly why I'm saying it.
Right. I feel you.
And not for us, because we know better. But I'm
Right.
just saying for the bro, do you know
For the
that I've
consumer.
had casual fans ask me when I started talking about boots, I had casual fans like, he can't beat Tank. I'm like, bro, they not in the same weight
Same
division.
weight class,
Like, you know
bro.
Yeah,
what I'm
that's some
saying?
dumbass shit to say.
Bro, I be talking to casual fans that don't, they just know names.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, do you know when Floyd was getting ready to fight? I was living in Baltimore then, bro. I used to drive a taxi cab. I was up at the taxi stand with the other taxi drivers. I used to be talking to this Jamaican boy. He knew I liked boxing. So we was talking about Floyd. And this was before Floyd was getting ready to fight Pacquiao, right?
Right.
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 So we talking. So he was like, yeah, man, they be talking about how good Floyd is. Is he ever gonna fight Roy Jones?
Ha!
See, this
Right.
is casual fans, bro. All
Right.
they know is the big names.
Right.
And that's why I say with these promoters and networks and TV executives, bro, whoever they put in front of people, bro, that's who they gonna go for. Man, these people don't be knowing nothing, especially boxing. People might know a little bit more about basketball and football because you have the college. You know what I mean?
Right.
So guys get familiar with guys in college, and then you got the draft and all that. So people kind of can get familiar with names and who's who. But with boxing, these people don't be following people from amateurs. Even when a guy been in the Olympics, they don't be knowing. Casual fans don't know, bro. I'm telling
Right.
you, they don't know until a guy becomes pro and the promoters get to talking about him in the networks. And for casual fans in particular, it's ESPN.
Right.
That's why Tim Bradley think he's somebody special. That's why he think he's because he on ESPN. Because if he wasn't on ESPN, would no fucking body listen to him.
Right.
Listen, Tarver. Let me tell you something. Antonio Tarver got a channel. He be on there. So do Sean Porter. I'll come here and talk to y'all before I listen to them. Fuck them.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to agree with some of the shit Sean Porter used to talk. But then the shit I start only hearing about was like shit I don't really fuck with.
He just, I don't know. He just always been corny to me, bro.
I
Just a
respect Sean
corny
more than I
nigga, man.
respect Bradley though.
He a corny nigga. That's, you know what I mean.
You
I got
said you'll
respect
listen
for
to
the
him before you listen to
relationship.
Tim Bradley.
Yeah, I'm
I got
definitely
respect
listening.
for the, huh?
I
Nah,
definitely listen to Sean before I listen to Tim.
he don't fuck with Tim at all. He said Tim top up.
Yeah, nah. Tim, yo, bro. See, listen, for me, again, it's a character thing, bro. Bud was your man, bro. Like, he used to ride with Bud, like, when Boost first really name started
Not just was
popping.
talking this.
What,
Not just was talking this shit earlier though. Wasn't she not?
yeah,
Yeah.
what Boosie did, what all of this. And as soon as Bud, it was solidified that he was no longer dealing with Top Rank. He had the lawsuit in and all that. Here go Tim. Yeah, because see, Boost needs to fight. I mean, your Bud needs to fight Boost. He ain't got nobody else. And I'm like, what? That let me know you a snake, bro. You a snake, bro. you a snake. Like your character is in question now. It ain't even about no boxing shit no more.
Cause
Your
I don't know.
character, bro. Seriously. Like that's crazy, bro. Not the
Hey
way you
man, I
used to
gotta
ride
get
with Bud. You used to ride with Bud outside of some boxing stuff. Like y'all, that was your man. That was like your brother from another mother type shit. Like when you go to that point, it's bigger than boxing. So I don't care if you win, lose, draw, it don't matter. You my man. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I don't like that kind of shit, bro. Like he ain't. And then like Mill was saying, like Mill was telling me, he was like, nah, you know what I mean? He probably coming around because we had a chance to really talk to him and we got at him about that. And we was explaining to him how Bud was going through the same thing that Boo's going through now. So he kind of felt like that's why he was kind of swaying that way. So I'm like, all right. And then G Hack had him on the stream yard. So I'm like, ah. So
Right.
now I'm starting to
He
lean,
was hard on the stream yard though.
huh?
He was thorough on the stream yard.
Say it again.
Tim Bradley was thorough on the stream yard.
And
That's
then a
what I'm
couple weeks,
saying. So listen,
then a
I
couple
start
weeks
leaning
later, he making videos talking about Philly ain't gangster.
that, but listen. So now listen, when G had him on the street yard, here I go. I'm leaning a little bit more toward him now because G done
right.
had him on. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then here this shit go. I'm done with that dude, bro. He never. I don't care how many times he get on somebody's pocket. I'm done with him, man. That dude. He. And then see Top Rank. They said Top Rank contract might be coming to an end this year with ESPN.
Uh-huh.
Then after this, we gonna see how much his voice really matters. Nobody gonna listen to him, bro.
I think
That's
that's why
probably
he
why
on
he started that
YouTube though.
YouTube channel. That's probably why he started his
Yeah.
YouTube channel.
Now that y'all said that, right? I was just saying I was thinking that same shit. Now I'm like, yeah, motherfuckers feel like that bag about to get smaller, so he trying to set it up by acting wild to get people to be a part of it.
My whole thing is I thought Tim had money. I thought he was a millionaire. What's going on with him?
He might have made millions. I don't mean a millionaire though.
Hey, niggas
It,
making
dep- it
millions if you're
depends.
not.
It depends on how you live too. You know what I mean? You
No,
never know a
that's
person's
for sure, for
lifestyle.
sure.
You know
Right.
what I mean? Your lifestyle. Cause sometimes, a lot of times, when you get more money, you start spending
You
more.
start spending more.
You
Right.
know what I mean? Instead of just keeping it cool, so you can set something up where you're gonna be eating for a lifetime, and then
Right.
okay, this time I'm gonna be doing my thing. But a lot of times, it just
Damn.
depends. And
So
see,
that
the plus
peanut.
you gotta remember with a lot of these cats, like we come from a place where we'll start from the bottom and we'll grind up.
Right.
And we might do business with a motherfucker. We might fuck with a motherfucker to try to make shit better for ourselves. But motherfuckers be trying to do their own thing. I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker own a hot dog cart. Like a nigga be wanting some shit that's his. A lot of these other dudes, they just feel like I can't make it unless I get with ESPN. I can't make it unless I go work for
I mean,
Verizon or you know what
hey
I'm
man,
saying?
they said Stephen A. Smith getting paid $25 million a year though, folks. Come on, folks.
Hey, listen, whatever you get paid a year, that's fine and all of that. But when it gets to the point
All right,
where,
listen.
go ahead,
EH,
go ahead.
I work for ESPN. I got
Mm-hmm.
25,000 a week for you to report on boxing. You
Uh,
just gotta push this agenda I want you to push. What you gonna do?
I mean, for me, I couldn't do it. Like if you just tell me I want, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't. I can't do it. If you
That's
can
why
go
he said
home,
his character is a question because
yeah.
he admitted he letting money compromise his integrity.
No,
If
I
you can,
understand.
as long as you can go home and look in the mirror, then go ahead and do that. That's why all of this freaking weirdo shit is happening in the music industry. See, that's why I told you, everybody that we see in front of us that's supposed to be the best at what they do, that ain't necessarily the case. They
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
you
the
just
best
saying
at,
they're the more marketable.
yeah, no, they the best at compromising themselves. You know how
Hey,
many
so
people throughout the years that they've been entertainers and been real gifted, and you'll see them just fall back off the scene and they'd never become big. You're like, damn, man, that girl can sing. Or that girl was really talented. And then 20 years, 10 years later, she'll do an interview and just be like, man, I didn't even want to be part of that. I had to go back to the church. Some of that
right,
shit that steered girls back to the church, bro. But
right,
some will stay there, do whatever they need to do, And they wind up being weirdos, bro. And we be looking at him like, damn, he don't look like the same dude I used to know 10 years ago when he first started. Yeah, because he didn't did some stuff that didn't compromise himself. He don't even got himself no more. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Real. So, and I mean, some people may not be going that extreme, but some people will. Okay, if you work at this news station, I want you to report news this way, or I want you to report agendas this way. Yeah, people will do that, and some people can do it. I can't, and not because I don't like money. I love money. I went to penitentiary for trying to outslick people out of money. You know what I'm saying? On my terms, though. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna act like people don't do stuff sometimes for money. Some of us sold dope. Some of us stuck people up, put them in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
ain't good. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, people do stuff sometimes to compromise themselves for money, but on that level, I mean, it just I don't know, bro. I just it don't that shit ain't cool, bro. Because see, a lot of times when they do that, they not only compromising themselves, but people give you agenda to talk bad about other people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
No,
where
I feel
it hurts that.
for sure. You got a
What
valid point
you,
there.
what you eating, bro?
Uh, shrimp fried rice with beef fried rice and then a little bit of tortillas.
Oh,
Those are fucking mess though. What the fuck? I'm making a whole chicken, but that should take forever. But it's mainly for tomorrow. Little spicy Korean barbecue thing. Hey, but
how was the Danny car?
oh man, spectacular, man. The lighting, just the setting. I actually think as a promoter, man, that dude is ahead of his time, man. I feel like he's going to be one of those promoters that's going like legitimately change the game as long as he continue to invest in himself, right? If his plans are to scale big, it's going to be
Mm-hmm.
big. It just makes sense. Even the fact that he's willing to invest in people like Kamel Moulton, even though he ain't fucking make weight, but my guy Quincy Williams got the main event and he got the first round stoppage. He wasn't there to
So,
play around with that motherfucker.
so that little key was just a blessing in disguise for Quincy.
Right,
He got some eyes on him for that.
right. That's what I'm saying. And he got some eyes on him while he on the BTA. It wasn't no off night belt the ass. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
You know what I
shout
mean?
out to him.
Right, get to look like a gorilla and all that. But still, young boy came in 15 pounds overweight. He said, fuck that, I'm having this turkey. Why you even fly out though? You should have called niggas and let them know what was up.
that
Maybe
sounds that sounds odd though, Chris, to come that much overweight. I know some like 3, maybe 4 pounds, but 14, that sounded like it was deliberate.
yeah, but he said it was deliberate though.
So do you think that he's just outgrowing the weight that he's at
They
now?
wasn't trying to sanction his fight. You know what I think it was probably? It could have been some shit with the matchmakers was feeling like the person he's fighting was too lopsided or some shit, and they want
Uh-huh.
to sanction the fight. I'm
Uh-huh.
not sure if I'm not sure if that's how they do it, but I do know that they based on how you winning, they try to match make you with even like a even more like type of match versus you just
Oh,
getting a
okay.
bump.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
once you get big, you can get anybody you want, but if you're not big, you gotta go with the promoter and what the fuck they want you to do.
So was the guy because Kamel's only 18, right?
Yeah, 17, 18, one of them
Yeah,
for
so what
sure.
was the guy? So what was? I mean, shit. I'm assuming that anybody he get in the room with gonna be older than him.
Mm. But it's still a weight issue. He was so overweight that the commission suspended him.
No, but I'm saying, why would he come in that much overweight? That's what I'm
Man, I
saying.
told you he was mad. Probably with he said he had an issue with the sanctioning bodies. Nah, tell him exactly what you was telling me about what he wrote and all that again.
So basically, he said that he sent some blood work in or something like that. They would take long as shit to get back at him or something like that. And if he would have fought, then the fight would never been sanctioned at all. So yeah,
So what's wrong with his blood? What does that got to do with it? He sick or something?
I don't know if he's sick. I guess they just trying to. No, I
Nah,
wouldn't.
he not sick, bro. The
I
problem
guess they
is they
trying to
take
see
his,
what's up and see if he on steroids or something.
yeah, they take his blood for testing, and then they said they lost the blood, so they couldn't make the fight sanction.
Oh, I just type
So
of kid. Yeah.
he wouldn't have been able to rank.
So he was like, I guess he said, "Fuck it, I ain't making his weight."
Well, I guess I wouldn't have made it even then. That shit sound weird, bro. Don't nobody come in 14 pounds overweight by accident. Like whatever that
I
shit
mean,
was.
unless his ticket went up, and then he said, "Man, just coming overweight will leave so and so, so and so." But I highly doubt it. That
Yeah,
building was that building was packed to the socks, bro.
boxing is something else, boy. I'm telling you. God, damn, it's always something going on in boxing,
You heard when I said Vince McMahon write the contracts. I mean, write the script.
bro. That shit crazy, bro.
Well, that's definitely shout out.
Where was it at? Was it at the
Um,
Leopold or the
no,
2300?
it was it was out Jersey at the AC1 studio,
Where that?
AC1X.
Where that's at?
Um, look, somebody said ironically Thanksgiving week too. Is that joint right at Atlantic City on the beach, right
Oh,
across from the
okay.
Caesars, right across from the
Oh,
Caesars. Yeah,
oh, okay.
it's literally on the beach.
Oh, okay.
Like if you look out the window, the back windows that they had, you would see the
Mhm.
beach and the water.
Okay.
Uh,
People still be going to Atlantic City?
huh?
Do people still be going to Atlantic City?
Yeah, that motherfucker was packed to the socks, bro.
No, I'm just talking about on the regular.
Yeah, as long as they
Cause you
offer
know,
free casinos, you can't beat that deal. I
you
go
know
over
that
there,
they
gamble
was
a little
rebuilding
bit.
shit, reconstruction shit down there and all that too.
Oh, okay.
Hey, but shit, even just the casinos, that shit is live when you really do the math. You just gotta moderate a little bit. Listen, I go down here, lose 200, 300.
And they got the tricks out there.
Nah, I don't care about no tricks, bro.
Oh, you stupid, yeah. Man, I ain't been.
Hey, man.
The last time with Atlantic City was
Uh,
when Bernard Hopkins fought Karu Marat.
oh.
I forget what year that was. Look, Deontay Wilder for some big white boy. Gabe fought Kid Chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
And who else was on that card? Somebody else was on that card. But yeah, that's the last I've been in Atlantic City.
God damn.
So that was shit. I don't, man,
Right. You
I
showing
don't
us
even
how
remember.
old you is.
I would have to
That
look
was
that up.
before I was born.
No, it wasn't that long ago.
I'm bitter, bro.
It wasn't that long ago.
You know
But
I don't give
no,
a
yeah.
fuck.
He was young though. He was
Yeah.
young. He was
Wow.
young. That was a while. And I'm talking about even then, it wasn't Atlantic City I grew up with. See, Atlantic City I grew up with was popping. Like
Right.
Atlantic City used to be fight capital. You know what I'm saying? And
Nah,
that's why
right.
I say, do people still be going over there? Because even when I went over there for the Bernard fight, I mean, to me, Atlantic City wasn't like that. I think at the time, probably only had that one casino over there. Like it wasn't really. I don't know. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, but you ain't been
But
there
I
in a
just went
minute.
over there
It's
for the fight.
casino after casino now.
There's okay. Or
It's
if it was
close to
other
hell.
casinos over there, they wasn't like no major ones or whatever. I don't know. I had because
Nah,
even when I went
they
over there
got
that
major
time,
ones now.
yeah, when I went over there that time, it was like I just went over there for the fight. You know what I mean? And it was
Huh.
crazy because some of the prelim cards that got scratched and they still had us waiting outside to go in. Boy, I was mad as hell. I was like, man, and it was like it probably was like
I'm listening.
I'm trying to think when it was because it was kind of cold, man. Matter of fact, let me look it up. I'm gonna tell you.
Uh
Okay, it was October 2013.
oh.
Yeah, it was October 2000. So that was 2 years before Floyd fought Pacquiao because he fought Pacquiao May 2015. So yeah,
Oh.
That was That was October 2013. Man, it was cold as shit out there on that boardwalk. We was waiting to go in there, man. Yeah. That's the last time I've been over Atlantic City. So I ain't been over that motherfucker in 11 years, man.
Yeah, the area that we went in, it's more like a little small mall area.
Uh-huh.
And all the way in the back, they got like open studio.
Oh, you was
Nice
there. You was
out
over
there.
here where the outlets is at.
Yeah.
Oh, they got outlets over there now?
Yeah.
Damn.
I got
You
some
got
good
the outlet.
clothes too.
You got a bunch of casinos. Big shit.
Okay. I might stop over there one summer.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's a nice little fallback zone. I hit the at summertime. I hit there at least like 4 or 5 times.
Okay, that's what's up. They building that motherfucker back up, then that's what's up.
Man,
Yeah, because Atlantic City used to be the shit.
I feel like the 7 for it, even like the way they had it, everything was like a big ass circle. That's how the
Uh-huh.
building was shaped. So when you was on the second floor, you were around in a circle, and you over the ring to where you could see everything in that motherfucker clearly. Nobody can get in your way. I said, dude,
Right,
this
right, right, right.
Aiken is all right. You know what I'm saying? They
How,
had
how
regular.
often how often they have fights over there?
This was his first one over there, from my understanding. But I mean, he gonna be back January, hopefully 2,300.
Yeah, I ain't never heard no bad shit about Danny, man. Never. Like Danny
No,
whole career, you don't never hear no, you know what I'm saying? Like no fuck
no.
shit with Danny, man. Never. I never heard no like nobody from the city in business, none of that shit. I don't never hear no fuck shit about Danny, bro. Ever.
No, he seemed like definitely level headed guy. What you want over? There's food over there. I'll take you out in a little bit. Hold on, let me take this whole chicken out the oven.
Oh, oh.
That's done perfect. Perfect. What they talking about?
He said perfect.
Right, off the rip. I'm cooking, gang. Cooking. Hold on, man. This bitch gold. Like a retriever out this bitch, gang. How I flip this bitch.
That dude keep talking about food. He making me hungry and shit. Who y'all liking that David versus David fight?
I think that's a good fight. I think it's 50-50.
You think it's 50-50?
Yeah.
You think Morrell got a chance with Benavidez?
Yeah.
Mm. Well, I ain't gonna say he don't got a chance, 'cause everybody got a chance with motherfucking gloves on, but
Cause I think Morel got better feet, got better footwork. I mean, I forgot. I know Morel got better footwork. I think Morel got the better footwork. He probably speed. I don't know. I don't know who faster. But I think Morel got more one shot power.
Morrell?
Yeah,
Think so?
yeah. Like one punch knockout power. I think Morrell got it. Benavidez, he more like I beat you up, break you down, put the combinations on you, beat you up for a little bit to the point you like you get tired of getting beat up. They get you out of there.
So if Morrell win, you think he'll win by knockout?
I think to me, the way they talking, the energy, I feel like it's gonna be a Hagler Hearns type fight. It's gonna be a fight.
Think so?
The way they talking.
Yeah, nah, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. They talking a little spicy, but I think they both got a healthy respect for each other. They better. 'Cause neither one of them better go in there and underestimate the other one. But
Yeah.
I think overall Benavidez is just a better fighter, man. At this point, like Morrell is skilled, but he ain't got enough to deal with Benavidez. Because I think a lot of the opponents that he has faced, he's been able to do a lot of that shit that he do because he's been
Yeah.
allowed to. You know what I mean? Because like G said it. G said it a couple months ago when we was talking about the fight. Like he said in that last fight, Morrell looked like, he looked uncomfortable. Like if you don't let him do what he want to do, like he gets a little uncomfortable and gets a little bit frustrated. You know what I'm saying? And dealing with somebody like David Benavidez and his father, they gonna come in there with a game plan. And they
Well, you
put their
know, they said Benavidez Pop was on the Rise podcast begging Calvin Ford to train David Benavidez.
really.
Yeah.
So who's been training them so far besides his father?
I don't know. They say he's scrambling, looking for a new train, looking for somebody to help him.
Who said that?
I mean, that's what I seen on the podcast, John. But I seen he been down there with Rigondeaux, so I'm like, he should be cool. He got Rigondeaux with him.
Who?
Benavidez.
Rigondeaux? Little Rigondeaux?
Yeah, you got little Rigondeaux doing footwork drills with him and shit.
For real?
So that should help him. That should help him.
I'm just saying that's interesting because Rigondeaux and um, Morrell both Cuban.
Yeah, Cuban,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? So that's kind of okay. Hmm. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I watched it because I watched the fights again. I don't really, I don't, I don't
I
really
seen
see
with
that.
Morrell last John, he wasn't really setting up the power shots off that jab. That boy baited that jab and just started throwing all his hot shit.
I don't know, man. I be trying to look for it with Morrell. Don't. I mean, he's a good fighter, but I don't see that. I don't. It's just something I don't see with him where it's gonna make me think that he gonna be in any trouble for Benedict, man. I don't see it, man. And cause you remember a fighter from from upstate New York named Amir Imam.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
You remember him, Chris?
Yeah.
I remember when I first saw him with the guys that was in front of him. He was really impressing me. I was like, damn, this young boy, like. But then the same things that he was doing with certain guys, when he got in there with trying to think of the little dude's name that beat him. Oh man, what's this dude's name? It's a 140 pounder who is a 140 pounder who beat let me look it up. It's a 140 pounder who beat. I mean, he fought Adrian Broner. He fought Danny. I think he fought Danny Garcia. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up.
Javier Molina, Adrian
No.
Granados.
Granados. There you go. Granados. Got in there with Granados. Got beat the fuck up. Got stopped. I'm telling you, and I was real big on Amiri Mom. And then he lost again too. I think he might have lost to Jose Ramirez or something like that. Like he lost his other 140 pounders, right? Then dropped, dropped off the mat. I ain't seen him. So, it's funny that I'm mentioning him because a couple of months ago, I saw a coach talking shit about Boots, bro. Boots ain't all that, and he got a fighter that he trains. Damn, I can't think of this boy name. I think he's from Florida. Because I think him and his brother fight. But this dude was talking shit. Old head dude. And I kept looking at his face. And I was like, I know this dude. I know his name is Stacy McKinley. He a coach, like he in upstate New York. And he was talking. And because I was even asking Mill about him. And he was like, Mill was like, yeah, I seen the interview. And one day, I swear to God, I was driving and the shit came to me. The nigga used to train our Mary Mom. That's when but he was talking so much shit about Boots, bro. Like he was just going in. I'm talking about, oh, he ain't really all that. And I was just like, damn. Because I wrote in the comments, like, damn, old head, you sound like a bitter, jealous old head. Like Boots was fucking with girl. Like seriously, like he was talking like Boots had like stole his wife from him or some shit. Like he was just going all. And then it's crazy because the fighter that he was training,
right,
love Boots. Was crazy, but I can't think of this young boy's name he was training, yo. But that's the dude named Stacy McKinley, man. It's just funny because he used to train I Married Mom. That just came to my mind when I was talking about I Married Mom. But that's how, like, when I look at David Morrell, that's how I be thinking about I Married Mom. Like, he looked good against a lot of these guys that he been fighting. But you run across somebody like David Benavidez, bro, who just a fucking juggernaut. Like, he ain't going for the bullshit. You could do all a little bit of that fancy shit, but once he catch up to you and start putting that shit on you,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie. Niggas' character definitely changed once David Benavidez started beating on him. His shit, he might don't got no heavy pop on his shit, but there's something on it. Cause you see personalities change.
And then that energy he just be coming with, bro.
I think they both got the energy though. So I don't think he can bring nothing more than what David Morrell bringing towards him for the energy. They both got it though. I feel like that's even. So that make me want to see the fight even more.
We'll see. We'll see. That's why we gotta see the fights, right?
No,
right. That's why we
Oh yeah, that boy Stacy McKinley definitely be talking crazy about Boots. You're right. Yeah, I seen him a couple. I could never sit through a full interview though. I turn that shit off.
Oh, you pulled it up?
Yeah, I know exactly who you talking about.
Oh, you
I
know
be
what I'm
turning
talking
that
about?
shit right off. Yeah, I be turning that shit right off.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all be having my Boots alert on, bro. Motherfucker say something about Boots. I'll be like, let me see what he talking about. Let me see what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Because the thumbnail was on there. That's what made me look. I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I had forgot. I ain't seen I Married Mom, so his coach, his face looked very familiar to me. Like when I seen the face, I knew the face. I just couldn't place it because I hadn't seen his fighter in so long. And that's another thing. Like when I be hearing guys, especially when I be hearing older dudes talk like that, I'm like, damn, bro, like you going all hard on the brother. Like where your champions at? Where your fighters at?
So they got none.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like where your fighters at?
I ain't gonna lie, but that's how I normally go though. It's always the people who lack that got more to say about the people who actually, got a variety of shit going on with them. So I mean,
like I was asking around about the dude boxing gyms. You know what I mean? Like I be seeing him talking all this technical stuff about breaking down fights and all that. I'm like, shit, all this shit you talking, bro, you should have the perfect fighter.
Right.
You know what I mean? You should have some shit like you created from a game or some shit. This motherfucker do everything perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit you saying is not realistic, bro. Cause a motherfucker get in there and you talking all this shit and you get in there with a fucking Manuel Navarrete. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
Marcus McDonough, where them motherfuckers ain't doing conventional shit. Motherfucker throwing hooks over his head and shit, and coming from
Right.
his
Well, yeah,
kneecap. You
whatever
know
it is to
what
fuck you up, right?
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, that's a for sure. That's a for sure, for sure. Fuck that. I should definitely get real when it get real. But yeah. Yeah, David Benavidez by stoppage, man. You gonna stop that dude.
Oh wow, you got it by stop. I got it by beat down. I don't know if he'll be able to stop him, but I think he's gonna beat him up.
Man, you gonna go to the
Somebody
corner.
gonna get stopped, I think.
Mm.
I ain't gonna
David
say
Morrell
who
gonna
because
go
I
to
don't
the
know who because I really think that's a good fight. I want
Hey,
David.
David Morrell gonna go to the corner like Poppy. No, Poppy. No,
I'm gonna say that I want
no.
Benavidez to win, but just because you want somebody to win, don't mean they gonna win.
They're gonna win. Nah, I understand the possibility, but I like David Benavidez.
That's gonna be a good fight.
Kyle got mad because I said I got David Benavidez by stoppage. Just stop acting like he can't beat nobody to fuck up to the point of not want to fight no more. I ain't saying he gonna hit him one time and he gonna fall over, but 80,000 speed punches to the chin don't feel good.
80,000.
80,000. That's he be throwing that shit.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna say this though. I hope he come conditioned because he cannot gas out in this one.
Nah, I understand that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely a good fight though. I think Benavidez gonna win, but it's definitely a good fight, and props to both of them. I don't give a fuck who lose. I don't want to hear nobody talking shit, bro.
Nah.
And whoever lose, they
But they
lost
not.
or
They
never good
Spanish
fight.
guys, bro. They don't talk shit when it be Spanish guys, bro. They talk shit when it's a setup to where like you know what I mean. Motherfuckers is black.
Nah,
That's
they talk shit. They gonna
Okay.
talk shit.
they don't
Benavidez
talk
lose, they
shit.
definitely gonna talk
Hey
shit.
man, I heard more news about Boots than I heard about Mario Barrios. Am I lying?
Yeah, but y'all do that. But yeah, that's
That's
Barrios though.
true. That's true though.
Barrios not on a like on the level of a Benavidez or Canelo. They talk shit
Man,
about
these niggas still
Canelo.
got a
They
belt.
say Canelo Mexico don't fuck with him. He not real Mexican this and that. They talk shit about Canelo.
You
All
know
them
what
niggas
though?
be
Yeah,
hating
you right, nah. It depends on how big you is. That's true.
because they
That's
all them
true.
Marquez,
Yeah,
Chavez, they all talk shit about Canelo.
yeah,
Nah, I
yeah.
dig.
That's true. Cause motherfuckers did the same shit to Pacquiao. Like when you big, motherfuckers gonna talk about you, and that's what it is. That's why I say with Boots, like motherfuckers, bro. Listen, I don't give a fuck, bro. Same thing with Bud and Spence. When you
Right.
able to go home and fill up arenas in your home, bro, that shit is major in this day and time. You can't compare what guys doing now compared to what like Oscar and Floyd and them did. That was a different time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With pay-per-views and all that shit. Now, bro, it's just like with music is the same thing. It's different back in the day when motherfuckers make music and they could just press their shit up on CDs and go sell it. It's different.
Right.
Now everything is streaming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now they're counting your success by streams. Same
Yeah,
thing. But I tell you this much, bro. When we take our hard-earned money, drive, get on the bus, catch the Uber, find parking, and go to a fucking stadium to go see somebody, that's big, bro. I don't
yeah,
give a fuck. Like, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
hold on, y'all. Hey, Bozy, just to let you know, yes, in a way, is a top pound for pound fighter. Extremely talented, put on a hell of a performances, but right now he ain't the factor. But yes, his date is coming up, and I will be watching it, and I will be sharing news on it because I shared news when he fought TJ Doheny. You know what I mean? So that's that.
but he's
But
not really in a big fight right now, so that's why we not talking about him.
yeah, he fight what's that? Sam Goodman.
Yeah, you talking about he the top pound for pound fighter? He one of them.
I
That's
ain't
the
gonna
bull
lie,
who
he up
beat.
there.
That's the bull who beat Raís Alim, Sam Goodman.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you though, ever since Anyway beat Scooter, I don't think nobody can beat him at 122, bro. 122 and under. Ain't nobody
Right.
beating him. He beat Scooter, bro.
Right.
Scooter had 9, 10 undefeated fighters.
Yeah, it was 10.
He beat Angelo Leo, bro. Angelo Leo came back and knocked out fucking my nigga Alberto Lopez. I love Alberto Lopez. That's my little nigga. He's still my little nigga, but he not, bro.
He was just
Scooter
talking all
ain't
that shit to Shakur though, and they got
Scooter ain't
knocked
beat
out.
no Scooter ain't beat no cans, bro.
No, I understand that. He
You know what I'm
actually got
saying?
hats. Yeah, he actually got
Yeah.
hats.
So for in a way to beat him at 122, like, cause people talking about Bam, I'm like, bro, Bam can't beat in a way. First of all, he too small. He too small. He can't move up to 22 and bro. That's nah.
Hey, so asking y'all with me knowing y'all two are serious boxing enthusiasts and y'all truly got a love for the sport. Do you feel like the smaller weight classes do have, like less talent, or do you feel like they're just not as popular? Because he's saying he believes is not a lot of talent in those little weight classes. But he may be looking at it from a popularity perspective. Like you were talking about earlier.
Because I'm gonna say this: being a smaller fighter against bigger fighters, smaller fighters they got more skills, they got more tools, they gotta do more. So if you know anything, for sure, they got more talent down there.
No, I wouldn't say less talent. They just less popular, and that's real. Even with me, I don't know. I don't think I know all of the smaller fighters that I probably should know as a boxing fan, because I don't really watch no other sport besides boxing, and I probably should know more of them, but I don't know. You know what I mean? There's many of them, but I think too I know a lot of the smaller fighters I don't know, because a lot of them that are really small, they're a lot of them are Asian.
Right.
So a lot of times we don't get those stations and stuff over here. So when those guys are fighting and coming up, you know what I mean? Because it's like the Asians, whether they Japanese, Chinese, Filipinos, you know what I'm saying? But those three are really the major ones. Maybe you might got a few Koreans or something like in there. But one of the Asian countries, most of the real smaller guys are gonna come from, and then the next country will be in either Mexico or brothers in South America or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't get those stations and you're not able really to follow a person's career, or one of the majors don't pick them up and start introducing them to you, you might not know about them until somebody finally go get them after they done won 30 fights. You know what I mean? And put them in front of you because he's going to fight somebody from America or from the UK. You know what I mean? So, I mean, because from what I've seen, I wouldn't say that them guys is less skilled.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that either.
Yeah, I would say they
more
less
so
popular.
I say it's more so like popularity thing. Who you got on the Usyk Fury in the rematch? I got Fury. Who you got, EH, in the rematch?
I can only say who I would like to win, and I would like Fury to win.
All right, but who you got winning though? Just say who you got winning. Fuck who you like.
I don't know. It's
I got Fury winning. Off the rip.
It's 50-50, man. Like, it's just, I got it 50-50 because I know what Fury can do, but I just saw what Usyk could do too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
hey, he can't call it, y'all. I can though. Fury.
And then
Fury was playing the first one.
I actually heard what's Cunningham. Know what I mean?
Right.
I actually heard Cunningham say some real shit. Like he was talking about himself, you know what I mean, and Usyk. Like, you know what I mean? He said some real shit that really made me, because I mean, he's a champion. So I'm gonna listen to what he's saying. Like, and he like, yo, that dude Usyk is skilled, bro.
Wait,
you know what I'm saying?
But you said Steve, this is the same Steve Cunningham that you said was hating earlier in the story? Hating on Boots?
Who, me?
Wait, who
No.
was?
No, he said Stacy.
Oh,
no,
Stacey.
I said Stacey. No. Cunningham don't carry himself like that.
Right. I was gonna say I ain't think so.
Nah, he a cool motherfucker. He from Philly, man. I said Stacey McKinley.
Yeah,
my fault, man. I'm
McKinley,
not good.
no.
I'm not as good with names as y'all.
No, you was in. No, your attention was on that chicken you was in there browning.
Nah, right. That
Yeah,
was good.
Stacey McKinley. He a coach from upstate New York.
Okay, I understand.
Nas said he recognized him from seeing him on videos. I remember him though, because he was talking cash shit on Boots. And like I
Yeah.
said, it reminded me, I thought of him because I was talking about our married mom. Like I was comparing our married mom in my eyes to David Morrell as far as seeing him against certain level of opponents and how good he looked. And then he fought dang, what's the boy name again now?
Hold on though. Now,
Oh,
who
you
you
talking
like?
about Granados?
Yeah,
Granado.
Granados.
Yeah, for
Hey,
Granado and got knocked and got stopped.
hey, but who you like? Nah, I'll Usyk and Fury for the rematch.
I had Fury in the first one, so I'm gonna rock with him in the second one.
Right. So we basically got four people in the chat that want Fury to get the win next fight. All right, what y'all think? Fury Usyk, let us know in the comments. Hit that like button too. It ain't gonna hurt nobody.
But before he was talking about that, he talking about the smaller weight divisions. Shit. Talking about Inoue and shit. Cool Boy and shit. Man, Inoue a bad motherfucker, man. These niggas trying to take shit away from him. But they always do that though.
Right. No,
My
he
only
definitely did.
my only gripe with anyway, I want him to come over here and fight.
Ah man.
Now, I do. I want
Yeah,
him to
but that's
fight
what
a fight. I want him to
he
fight a
put.
big fight. I want him to fight a big fight over here,
Uh,
under drug testing rules and all that shit. I do.
It's a mega fight. I want to see what Inoue, but they gonna say it ain't fair. But that shit have big money like a motherfucker. That shit have break crazy records.
What, Tank?
Yep.
Tank too
hey,
big for
hey,
him.
hey, Stop Motion MMA said Usyk might stop Fury. Young B said Usyk too much for Fury. Oh
Wow,
man.
he got too much. Oh
I don't
wow.
know about him being too much because he wasn't too much in the last fight.
Jay don't believe that Fury gonna get stopped by Usyk. I ain't gonna lie, y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel in the chat, gang. Tyson Fury, Usyk. Let me know. The fuck?
I wouldn't say too much. I don't know, man. That's just both of them got their bag of skills, man. That's hard
Nah,
to me.
that's a for sure. That's a for sure, for sure.
That's hard to me because I feel like both of them. We definitely know Fury can make some adjustments to what he did the last fight, and one of them, like you said, he was playing too fucking much.
All
You know
right,
what
Andy Cruz versus Omar Salcido. It's supposed to happen January 25th. So Andy Cruz got a date. Um Floyd Schofield, he definitely announced that he received and signed the contract. It's a done deal on Twitter. I got to see Joseph Brown in his American debut. He trained under Bozy Ennis. He's the money team prodigy. He's like
What weight?
he's 3-0.
What weight?
154.
Oh,
In the amateurs, he had hold on real quick. Yo. Nothing. I'm on the stream. I'm gonna call you back when I'm done. You all right? I'm live. I'm talking to people live. All right. Hey, but what was I saying? Fuck.
you talking about Joseph Brown?
Oh yeah. So I got to see Joseph Brown in his American debut at the Danny Garcia card. I mean, he's pretty. He just was kind of like just adjusting and getting comfortable. Outside of that though, definitely got real skills. You get what I'm saying? They gave him an opponent to where he basically had the space to work. He was live, but like skill for skill, he couldn't really keep up with nothing that was going on. He ended up stopping the guy. No. It went to unanimous decision, but it was only a 4-rounder at that too. So I would like to see him like in 6s and 8s and shit like that. The one
How old
8
is
that
he?
they did, huh?
How old is he?
Probably like 19,
Okay, young boy.
20.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, he had 68 amateur fights.
okay.
He was 68-0, and then he been other places around the world for his first 2 pro fights. Hold on real quick. Keep going. Leave that alone. Dog is crazy. Yeah. So he came here. He was kind of like uncomfortable, but it is what it is. Schofield can get the fight, but Zepeda can't. Zepeda hand was injured, bro. Andy Crews by UD. I ain't mad at you. Omar Salcido. Oh, that's the kid that just beat Chris Colbert. Chris Colbert looked like he just came off the streets and went in for that fight, bro. He was not ready for no fucking fight, bro. How full
Oh,
he was, you could tell he ain't been lifting.
that was a pro box fight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that one.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Mexican Pinata. Mexican Pinata Colbert. That motherfucker was pent down. He just was beating on this nigga, bro. The only reason they wasn't trying to stop it because they was trying to figure some long-term shit out with Chris Colbert, but whatever.
What weight was it at?
Never activated his mando with WBC. I understand he didn't activate his mandatory, but I do also understand that Shakur was going to take the fight in general, so he didn't have to go do WBC until Zepeda announced that his hand was injured. Like the sanctioning bodies, they get a 3% kickback every time the fighters fight. So if they can produce a bigger fight and they just gotta surpass certain stipulations, they're going to do it, bro.
What weight did Colbert and that boy fight at?
30, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was 35. The way that motherfucker looked, if it was 30, then that motherfucker he really came off the streets.
Cause Andy fight at 35, right?
Yeah, 35.
Wow. I don't know, dude. I would have to go watch that fight. I saw it, but I just missed it because that should be coming on Wednesday. So I probably didn't. I know I wasn't watching it during the week. I probably was rolling. Then I
Andy
probably
whoop his ass and fucking Chris Colbert ass.
But wait,
okay.
Andy whoop who ass?
The boy Andy gonna whoop this nigga ass and he'll whoop Chris
Oh
Colbert
wow,
ass.
I thought you were saying
And
Andy
he'll
will
whoop Keyshawn ass too.
Keyshawn ass. Now get the fuck
Yeah,
out
he'll
of here.
whoop Keyshawn ass too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all going by the rules, but y'all gotta understand the people that make the rules can break the rules. This is why Schofield isn't ranked in the WBC, but he's going to get a mandatory challenge for Shakur because they're going to expedite what makes money. They're not going to surpass money to try to stick to this rule for less. Wow.
So even the ones that the sanctioning bodies, the ones that govern the boats, it's basically telling y'all, fuck the boats. We getting that money.
Fucking yeah. It's their shit. Right. It's their shit. That motherfucker change the rules whenever the fuck they feel like.
Right.
For real.
Motherfucker had a franchise belt. Said you couldn't fight for it. Then they changed it. So okay, you can fight for it.
I mean, Hannibal, for real. Raymond, he didn't even really beat Tevin like that. Like he only won because of him losing a point. What do you guys think about Camaro missing weight? Who is he? His nutritionist, 133 to 148. Kid needs guidance. Yeah, hey, bro. He said he was having issues with the commission, and he was trying to make weight, struggling, and the commission was getting on his nerves. So to ease the pain, he went to go have a Thanksgiving platter.
Hey, look, Floyd Mayweather is his promoter. What the fuck you mean he need guidance?
Well,
he got guidance.
Right. He got guidance like a motherfucker. Who can tell you about the game of boxing better than Floyd?
Man, that young boy, 18 years old, ain't no telling what the fuck going on with his body and all that shit, man.
Yeah, he's just still growing.
Yeah, man. Like, I don't know. Fuck it. He ain't make that shit. He just make it next time. He 18, bro. Like, I don't know.
How you feel? EH talk your shit.
I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm not a nutritionist. I don't know all that.
Wait. He said, wait. Well, hold on. Before you go in, EH, my bad. He said that looked like a protest the way he missed weight, like he did it intentionally to get at the sanctioning bodies.
That's what I said. I said it looked intentional, but when I said intentional, I didn't mean it as far as him like trying to get back at somebody. It just looked like I just felt like he felt like I can't do it, or I don't feel like doing. I don't know. It's just hard because he's a young man. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't even know nothing about all that. Like everything you just explained about um what happening with the sanctioned bodies in the blood and all, I didn't even know all that. It's just that when I heard 14 pounds, I already knew. Either he
Yeah,
didn't
he
feel like
up to
it
no
or
good,
something.
right?
Like he didn't feel like doing it. It just something. I didn't know what it was, but I know you just don't like try to make weight and you just off or whatever, or you might have slipped and ate something, whatever. You might get 3-4 pounds, but not 14.
Nah, that's a fact.
Yeah, 14 is just that's severe.
Nah, for sure, for sure. Hey man, he was like, man, fuck y'all. You get what I'm saying off the rip. Hey man, hold on. Let me put the joint in the comments in case anybody else want to join the panel.
That nigga come around said we got greens, peas, tomatoes, potatoes.
Mm. You name it.
I had just realized
Mm-hmm.
a few years ago that when you're matter of fact, and I learned it from listening to a Adrian Bronya interview. AB was talking about they was talking about something with weight, and he was saying how what I'm worried about trying to make weight for, you know what I mean, if it's a non-title bout. Like, you know what I mean? And that's why, like, because I notice a lot of these guys that I see coming up, they fighting at 140, but they'll come in at 141 or 142, and they kind of find out that's the
Yeah,
contracted weight. So it's
yeah,
like
Right.
if it's not a championship bout, you don't have to come in at an exact weight. If you write a
well,
contract,
if it's not a sanctioned bout, so if it's not a sanctioned bout, you get like a weight allowance. So like for example, if you was just starting and you signed to fight at 130, you could come in 133. So 133 is within the limit of for that 130 weight class.
okay, all right. Yeah, I had just learned that a couple years ago. Like I didn't know that. I
Like
always
if
thought.
I've noticed, he was supposed to fight at 126. His first fight, he was like 128. He never made 126 Cormel Moton as a professional.
Right.
Oh, okay. Dang. All right.
Oh look, he teaching us the sauce.
Yeah, once the joints become sanctioned, if he decide like, all right, I want to be ranked in IBF, I want to be ranked WBC, whatever, that's when he gotta get strict and really make the weight.
That's a fact. I was just looking at little highlights from the Danny card. I got some shit that I gotta work on. I gotta do it tonight too. I'm about to get off with you niggas in about maybe 10, 20 minutes.
I
Shit, I'm
wanted,
about to.
I wanted to see that card too, man.
Oh, what that Danny card?
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
it's
Me,
on
I'm
the.
about to.
it's
I
on
just,
DMB dot. It's on DMBD. I mean DMDB.com.
yeah, I got it saved. I just got to make sure when I buy it, I'm gonna sit down and watch it. That I got time to
Hold
sit down
on.
and watch it. You know what I mean? Because
Hold
that's
on.
what it did. Just, you know what I mean? I got to sit still and watch this shit and not fall asleep.
Me, I'm about to take a I'm about to
Man,
take a melatonin and pass out. I'm about to go to the gym in the morning. I'm tired as
Haney
shit.
versus Ryan was a setup for the strap. He came in 2.2 time overweight, and title wasn't online. Nah, I don't think. I just think Ryan didn't give a fuck about the title because he's still a cash machine in the sport of boxing, which a lot of people ain't cash machines, bro. At the level that he is, they just getting fair compensation for how hard they worked. Ryan Garcia can literally get another fight with Tank and fuck around, change his life forever. Motherfucker cash a check for 100 million.
Motherfucker, motherfucker got money. That first fight already changed his life forever.
Right.
Yeah, that's boxing for you.
Ryan don't sell without Tank or Haney. I get it. As of recently, he haven't done that well. But I do believe, especially after this shit with Haney and all this controversy, them numbers are going to be completely different. Because now what's happening is he's a draw to not only boxing fans, right? But he's also a draw to casual fans. Casual fans like the storyline that you carry in your sport. So if you're a baseball player, you sleeping with all of the women. Now all the women want to go to your games because they try and get picked. If you if you a goddamn basketball player and you always pull a girl from front row, now the girl's gonna buy seats front row because they trying to get pulled. I mean, it just is what it is.
I like
And
to kill it. I like to kill his narrative, bro. What big venue, what pay-per-views, what celestial TV just had millions of views of the cheating Mexican boy fighting anybody before he fought Tank?
man, listen, I understand what you're saying in reference to his popularity to sport of boxing directly. What I'm saying is, with the controversy of him cheating, it pushed him to a different level of stardom
And
within
he
the
fought,
space to where
and he fought,
casual fans are going to
and,
tune into him more.
no, and he fought who?
When he fought Devin Haney.
And then who else did he fight?
Tank, I understand that.
Okay, and what are they, racial wise?
Yeah, they black fighters.
All right, I'm just saying because like, because when I'm on different channels and all that, and I see like people just be saying stuff like Mexicans, yeah, because Virgil got the Mexicans. Motherfucker, I live in Dallas. The
No, he
Mexicans ain't
ain't even
gonna
got
have
the
him like that.
Mexicans.
Bro, like we gotta stop this narrative, bro.
Yeah, he don't
Bro,
even got the Mexicans.
see
I
that's
understand that Devin versus Darte was free TV, bro. I'm just saying.
Devin. I don't know the numbers, but tell me, Devin went back home with another brother, Regis, and did how many? See, sometimes, listen, man, sometimes we be underestimating our own selves. Like, seriously, it ain't just that's not real though. Like with the whole Mexican thing, like, what, I'm gonna tell you something else too, just as a side note. Mexicans don't work harder than black people, bro.
Them,
Like that's,
and then Ryan not even from Mexico.
let's just stop that, bro. Like, hey, see, and look, and you just said something key. Because what people don't realize is everybody that live here is American. I don't care what your skin color is. We
Right.
different, bro. We different here.
And I'm gonna say this: whether you
Americans is
Mexican,
different than
Dominican,
everybody around the planet, bro. Like, regardless of the way we view things, the way we do things, bro. I watch women that come from other countries and other religions, bro, be all wrapped up, dressed modestly, bro. They be here for 6 months and be damn near naked. That's the drug called America, bro. It's
Right.
different over here. So the people in America, and I'm not being biased, because bias means when you lean towards something and it's deemed unfair. It's not unfair to say that when you look at sports and music. Come on, bro. Like, who dominates that shit? Like, I'm
No,
just
I
telling
understand.
you. Like, that's just what it is, and it's not no like hate or nothing like that. Like, that's just the facts.
Right.
So when we try to play that down, it's not true. Like, the man who did the most pay-per-views ever was a brother from Michigan.
Right. Well, no, I understand that.
Love him
Mayweather.
or hate him. Love him or hate
Right.
him. So I'm only saying that, and I'm saying that in particular that way because I don't like the fact that this dude cheated. Like, people get killed in the ring,
Well,
and he heated. And people talk about his drawing power. If he go sell shampoo, he probably will sell more shampoo than Tank.
yeah, them boxing pay-per-views. No,
But
for
when it
sure.
come to boxing, whatever magic it is that you can do with boxing, it ain't been able to translate.
I do
Jake
remember.
Paul has been able to make more money in boxing than him. And Jake Paul came from
I
YouTube.
mean,
Jake
but
Paul don't have an amateur
Jake Paul
background like
making
you
more.
do.
But Jake Paul making more money than every boxer.
No, but everybody, I'm using that comparison
Except for
because
heavyweights.
no, listen, I'm using that comparison because Jake Paul has a following and had a following outside of boxing. So even
And
when we talk about
I want to
boxing,
add
he
this
got a
though, right?
following outside of boxing.
What people don't understand is if you're Mexican, whether you Puerto Rican, Dominican, whatever, if you was not born and like Edgar Berlanga talk all this PR shit, right? They don't fuck with you out there, bro. They ain't even fuck with Danny.
Right.
We not from out there. They don't like us, bro. They
Right. We
don't consider
American.
us.
That's what I'm saying. We American.
Yeah.
That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
even
Like,
know
we
Spanish.
American.
Ryan don't know Spanish. They don't fuck with
Right.
Ryan.
Right.
They don't fuck with Ryan.
But people be trying to sell that shit like, bro, come on, man. That's
Bro,
just
them
like,
niggas, they ain't even fuck
yo,
with De La Hoya.
like perfect example, bro. Like motherfuckers be saying like when you talk about Danny Garcia, motherfucking Danny Garcia black.
Yeah, but
Like, you
you
know
think
what
they
I'm
don't
saying?
carry?
Like,
Listen,
bro,
do the
come
Puerto
on,
Ricans
bro.
fans do they carry Berlanga or motherfucking Daniel like they did Cotto or Tito? Fuck no.
No,
They
no,
definitely
Fuck
they
no.
definitely
no,
rock with
no. We
Macias more than
do.
they
Yeah,
rock with
exactly. We
Berlanga.
do.
Cause
Exactly.
he's
No,
from
I
Puerto
know.
Rico.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, listen. Do
He
I
barely could talk English. Shit.
is the games in the mill still open?
Not think they
Nah.
closed down.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, I
Nah.
think they closed down.
Oh, y'all don't even know. Oh, they both closed down.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right. Oh, all right, all right, all right.
niggas don't be knowing, man.
Nah, for sure, for sure. Hey, but I'm finna slide off, gang.
All right, Birdie.
All right. Appreciate y'all.
All right, y'all. All right,
All right,
Chris.
man.
Appreciate
All
you,
right,
dog.
appreciate having
All
y'all up.
All right.
right, later.